Hi, all. Good morning, good evening. Today we will see one of the feature which is available in Oracle Procurement Cloud. That is nothing but a inactive the suppliers, inactivate the suppliers. So generally, to support your procure to pay P2P activities, of course, we will create lot of suppliers. Maybe manually, our users they may create, or maybe as part of implementation, we will load the suppliers, right? But all the suppliers generally, maybe sometimes we won't procure the material from all the suppliers, right? Sometimes maybe there is any procurement activity against to maybe some suppliers. So now how you will know, right? Those suppliers, right? Wherever there is no procurement activity. If that is the case, if you are not buying any material from them, why you have to unnecessarily maintain their data, suppliers data in your master database? Or else we can take another example, business case, one-time suppliers, right? So generally one-time suppliers will create only for one-time purpose, right? To procure the material, or maybe we will do the payment. After done the payment also, right? Why we have to maintain their records in our NDM? I mean, master data management, nothing but a supplier database, right? So in those cases, generally business, what they will look from you is there any option to deactivate or maybe, sorry, inactivate suppliers if there is no any procurement activity over the period of time. So that means, for example, let's take an example, maybe your business is asking over the 2 years or maybe, right, 3, 4, or maybe 5 years span of time, if there is no any procurement activity, means there is, if there is any transaction against those suppliers. Here transactions nothing but your purchase orders or maybe RFQs or maybe invoices. If there is no any transactions, then they want see all those list of suppliers and they want deactivate, right? So to support that one, is there any option? Is there? Yes, option is there. That is nothing but we are Oracle providing one concurrent job. So job name is inactive supplier. So what that job will do, let's see now. So go to schedule job. Let's discuss schedule new process. Job name is inactive suppliers. So this is the job name, inactivate suppliers. What this job will do? It will inactivate suppliers based on their transaction history. So it's having some parameters. Based on parameter, right? System will inactivate those suppliers. So this is the one, suppliers with no transaction. Yes, right? Whoever may be suppliers, if there is any transactions over the certain period of time, I want to see those suppliers list. So then select as yes. And months since last transaction. For example, I want to see past maybe 2 years, right? I want to see the data. Then you have to enter in months. So that means 2 years means 12 into 4, 24. From last 24 months, if there is no any procurement activities, means if there is no any transactions against the suppliers, system will show you those suppliers information. And if you want review your one-time suppliers paid already, then you can go with yes, or else you can leave it. If you go like this, what will happen is, if you click on submit, system will pick if there is no any transactions for against any list of suppliers, right? It will go on deactivate, but directly it won't deactivate. Data will get transferred to suppliers interface tables. From there, you have to run import supplier program with the import supplier program so that it will inactivate. But I don't want to inactivate my suppliers. directly before inactivating. Let's assume maybe your business, right? They want to review those suppliers, then they will go and deactivate. If that is the case, you are having one more option, generate inactive list only. If we select this checkbox, what will happen is system won't inactivate suppliers based on above parameters. It will give you only the suppliers list only. Maybe first I will review the supplier list, then I will run again same program without selecting this one, so that it will inactivate your suppliers based on, right, wherever maybe, right, over the 2 year span of time, if there is no any transactions, those suppliers will get inactivate in your application. First, let's see, generate inactive list. Just I want to see only the inactive suppliers information. Submit only the report. You can schedule this program. You can go to advanced, maybe weekly ones or maybe monthly ones you can schedule, so that it will give you a list of suppliers information, and you can send those lists to your business users email, so that output they will review and accordingly they will take a decision. Let's see, is there any suppliers are there in application. So inactive, right? Okay. Okay, job is completed. Now let's see, come down. Let's see the report output, if any suppliers are there. So go to attachments. So log file. This is output file. Let me open. So here, if you see log file, I think these are their parameters. And if you come down, complete details are available here. Anyway, this is log file. Just close this one, open output file, right? This one. So now if you come down, total number of suppliers, list of suppliers identified for inactivation. If you don't want to inactivate supplier presence, just you can read this in the list, update the supplier profile with future inactive date, so that next time, right, you have to enter a future date as inactivate, so that whenever you are running this program again one more time, that time it won't deactivate future inactive date suppliers. Okay, so total 39 are there. Now you can review those 39 suppliers, and this is the report output: supplier number, supplier name, business relationship, when you created, where you can see, and one time supplier, and what is the supplier type. Complete, these are the information system will give you, so that accordingly you can take a decision, right? Whether you are going to deactivating the suppliers or not. Okay, fine. That's it on how you can automatically inactivate, or maybe you can see the list of suppliers if there is no any procurement or maybe a transaction history over the certain period of time. Fine. Thank you.